Hey guys, welcome to our live session. And today I have a guest with me. His name is Andrews. He is a business partner and also my cousin. We've been in this business for a while now. And today, in this live session, we wanted to talk about online business in general. Is it worth it? And also answer some of the questions, generally asked questions, to make decisions easy for you guys. So, Andrews, let's jump right into the topic. Do you want to say something before we go to the questions?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Sam, for having me here. So, I want to just give a quick introduction about myself. So, I am Andrews. I live in Australia, and I worked as a civil engineer for almost 10 years now. And recently, I've quit my job and then also doing this business full time and also helping a lot of other people, especially the young dads who are struggling to find give time to the family or to make extra income. So yeah, that's what I'm here for, and also talk about few business insights what we do.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us today. And with that being said, I'd like to jump to the question. So the first question and the most general question that people ask is, do I have to invest in this business?
um yes, to be frank, it's a yes. uh, and then let me reframe this question. So it's like, why did you take up a job, and then and how, and then was there any investment? So many people think job, okay, I took a job, but there's no investment. No, if you go in deeper, what did you do? You didn't take up a job just straight away. So what you invested all your time and efforts in your education. So there was a lot of fee paid for that, or you might have invested in the courses, and then you summarized everything, and then you have put that in a resume, and then you applied for the job, and then someone or some business owner or a company would hire you, and then they'll take your time, they'll make use of your time, and then they'll get the work done, and they'll give you the salaries. So that's where it is. So when it comes to business, again, it's a yes to with the investment part. So, and it's no different than any other traditional business also. So, and then how much to invest, it's your choice. So basically, there are businesses with a small scale and large scale businesses, right? So if you can afford the large scale, so you can go for a franchisor, or probably if you are passionate about doing large scale business, so for that there is a large investment. And then for a small investment, it depends on how you're gonna start with. So yes, there is investment for sure. And for example, let me give you an example about taking a franchise from a KFC or anything. So I'll tell you in the Indian rupees. So it's usually 2 crores to get the franchise. They'll set up everything, and then you have to manage. And now, when I want to do that such kind of a large scale business, probably I may not have that much of money right now. But what I could do is I can invest. Probably I have a 5 lakhs. I can open a coffee shop, like small coffee shop.
Hmm.
So even for like basic utensils and everything, and then to advertise, the whole setup would cost me like 5 lakhs. So I have to decide whether I have to go large scale or small scale. And this beauty of this online business is, yes, you can start with just 149 US dollars, and if you don't like it after, you attend the coaching call when we discuss, so it's completely refundable. So you're not losing anything there. But if you want to start, you can start with a little amount of $149. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's definitely great information, and I love the analogy that you used. In terms of talking about, is there an investment in a business? Of course, it does come with every business comes with an investment.
Yeah.
Uh, So one other follow-up question that comes with that is, what's the time frame, and when will I see my returns?
Okay, straight to the point. I think for me, when the first returns I started getting is like from my third week.
Mhm.
So why I tell you? So for example, like you do farming, okay? So it depends again what kind of crop you're gonna put. So if you want a fast income, and then you want to start, you have an acre of land, and then you want to get the crop fast, then you put like spinach or any leafy vegetables, which you get that crop in 3 months, okay? And then for example, take a coconut tree or a mango trees, it takes about 3 years, but the returns are also high. Okay, now you have to decide when you want, and based on that you have to take care of that crop. Okay, that's one kind of example. And the other example I want to share is, okay, now thinking about you're setting up a restaurant. Okay, so as soon as the restaurant is open, you won't get the people, all the tables are not full. Once it's advertised and the people knows that, and the word to words about your restaurant is spread, that the food is good in that particular restaurant, then people will come and your tables are full most of the time. And to get there, it takes time.
Hmm.
It's not from the day one all your tables are full. So just like that. And also depends, like you have to maintain the food quality, and you have to maintain hygiene. So it's all matters. So same as that, the business also, you have, when it comes to digital business, people think that okay, it's not something a trading platform or anything, you just put the money in and then digital business is going to pay you. No, it's not that. So the amount of time you spend, the efforts you spend, and then um, the things you learn from the platform, when you implement all that, so and then there will be a proper guidance from the mentors and coaches. So when you follow all the steps, yes, you can earn. So for me it took 3 weeks, probably you could earn in like maybe the second week itself. But why I tell you not the first 2 weeks or in a month time you may not earn, because it takes time for you to set up. There's a lot of things considering, from website creations to someone, a web developer should be assigned to create your own website, and then set up a funnel system, automation. So it all takes time. So it's not a trading thing, you're investing and then taking the returns. So that's how I want to say is, yes, it purely depends on you, the efforts you put in, and the strategies you follow, and then are taking advice from your mentors and coaches. That's how you grow. The other example like is when you go to the gym, when you sign up to the gym, you don't have a six pack straight away. So it takes time. Probably when you do your own workouts, it may take a year, but if you have a coach, probably you can get the six packs in 6 months maybe. So it all depends. And also it's your efforts, whether you have a coach or not, it's all your efforts. So that's how you get the returns. Don't expect that it's a quick rich scheme. So
Mhm.
it's never like that. If it's a quick rich scheme, then it would be a scam. Don't get into there. And that's what we say. Yes, it's gonna take time for sure.
Thank you. And while you say that, I also don't see you trying to sell anything. So when it comes to business, it's either product based or service based, or it's a franchise, right?
Yeah.
So in this business, do I have to sell anything, or am I
Um,
trying to sell something to people?
okay, so someone who's watching this, they may think like, okay, these guys are trying to sell something. So if you go into our pages or anywhere, we never talk about any products. So selling is no. Okay, what we are offering is a business opportunity. Okay, so first you need to understand, when like a lot of people come to a they're judgmental, or probably they come to a conclusion thinking that digital marketing is all about selling the products. No, like anyone can Google it and check what the digital marketing is all about. Is it all about, is it about selling,
Mm.
or is that a service? And considering about the business, see, any business you take, or any job, even in the job where you work, it's a company, right? That's a business for your owner, for your boss. That's a business. So any business or anywhere you work, so it comes with a either a product or a service, or both, product and service. Okay, so that's how a business strategy is. So here we concentrate more, 90% is service, and 10% there is a product. Okay, I don't want to talk about product, but if you want to know in details, you have to pay that 149 and get the details. Because when we have a tie-up about the product, so the company we have tie up, it's a 50 years old company, and then anything that happens in the sales in the back end, it's through your automation system. So that pays a huge commissions. Okay, and it doesn't stop there. So for example, okay, now I have my water bottle. Okay, probably have a passion to do the engraving on it, and I want to sell this water bottle. How do I sell? I need the marketing skills to sell this. So, okay, probably I have a printer. I label it. I take the engraved of that, and I'll put that customized, and I publish this, and I run ads, creating a website. I post about this product, and then I make a reel out of it, and I put it in social media and run the ad. Okay, I run in the Meta ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, and someone who sees scrolling their phones, okay, they see that, and then they buy this product, and I make the money out of it. See,
Mm.
where I have a product, but someone, not everyone will have that product, or not everyone will have the skill. But this opportunity will teach you how to do it, and that's where I'm coming from. It's not about selling anything, it's about learning things, and also develop yourself. Where you might have seen, you could watch, visiting our webs, like, Facebook uh, pages, where we talk with doctors, engineers, managers, software employees. They all started for with a purpose, right? Like, they want to help people, and also they share their knowledge. So which platform, or who will give that kind of service? So for example, if I feel low, I'll text my coach, and I, or otherwise we have a few other people like who are doctors and who give like mindset coaching and all that. I get in touch with them, I'll talk to them, I get relief. So otherwise, you have to book a psychologist, go take sessions, you have to pay for that. But here, you don't do that. You have someone to always hear your voice. Okay, so that's there. And moreover, when you talk to like real people, and then knowledgeable people or professionals, you gain so much knowledge out of it.
Mm.
Okay, and then your perspective of the living a life will change. So yeah, that's where it comes, and we are not selling anything. It's a service based, and also we have a product where we get high commissions. But don't just decide that it's about selling any products. No. So in that way, it's a no. But if you want, you can do in that way. But yeah, it's more about service and giving an opportunity to others.
No, that's a great point that you raised, and also thank you so much for sharing this information. So, like we told our viewers that we would keep this session short, I'd like to summarize what you've shared so far. Basically, guys, so there is always an investment in a business. There's no business as to where you start something without an investment, and while you do that, you do not reap the benefits overnight. And if you hear something as that which says you'll make your returns overnight, then that's most likely a scam. So it's really about investing your time, pouring your heart out, and making it your own. In that way is when you see or reap the benefits of your business. um, we just wanted to bring these answers to you, for the most generally asked questions, that you may have a good view of what online business looks like. How does it even start is what I wanted to highlight. And also, during the session, for a brief moment there, Andrews also gave us a bit of a glimpse of what you would get in this online business, which is where he spoke about the funnel system and the websites and the automation that all comes as a package with this. And it's not just that, you also get to learn a lot from this because it comes with a lot of instructional videos and lessons. And it also opens up a gateway for you to have conversations with many professionals who are doing this for a while now. So it's a great opportunity for you to invest your time. um, and one thing I would ask is, if not this, then what? And if not now, then when? Because the digital space is booming, and people like us are learning new skills, investing our time, and taking control over our freedom and future. So, this is not something we're trying to sell. This is an opportunity that we are opening up to you guys. And I hope this would encourage you to take that leap of faith and step into the digital world. Thank you for joining us today.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye. At మంచిగా అయిందిరా.
Uh,